Out there. Oh yes, yeah. I'm kidding with I actually have incense burning back there. You can see. Yeah, 420. We're just playing around. We're just having fun with it. It's a silly thing. At least I'm looking at it as just a silly, fun little thing. So hopefully everyone can enjoy themselves today. If you see the thumbnail, thanks to my team. They made, I mean, I don't know if I've ever had a live stream land on this holiday. So we thought, well, it's Bob Marley and Willie Nelson techniques. Okay. So I was playing some Bob Marley there. And I'll show you what I was doing. That way the comments won't be like, what? I thought it was about Bob Marley, dude. And you're just sitting there talking about stupid things, bruh. Talk. Okay, A major, I took that bar chord right there, that's along the 5th fret, boom, 5th fret E root, D major, 5th fret A root. If it go crazy about a sharp dress, Marty. Yeah, that. It was the Leonardo DiCaprio string. Okay, so that classic Bob Marley song, Stir It Up, the bass line has arpeggios. There's a reggae technique that we can talk about. And then just to stay true to the thumbnail, I'll play a Willie Nelson thing after that. Okay, so A major, 5th fret E root, D major, E major, up a whole step. So the roots are 5 on the E string, 5 on the A string. Very simple. The major arpeggio is 5, 4 on the A, 7, and then for D, same thing next door. And then up a whole step is the E arpeggio. So that's just good to know no matter what you're doing. Now there's little things added to it, so just like it's mostly arpeggios though. A. So you could only, I mean, if you were looking at that part as an arpeggio, it'd be an A sus4 arpeggio. So you have this. It's almost all from A, D major arpeggio, E major arpeggio, So the interesting thing with the bass in the reggae thing is that it is on the downbeats, but the guitar really acts more like a percussive instrument in reggae music. It's on the ands, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But it's also super staccato and almost muted to the point that you don't actually hear all the notes of the chord. It's almost more of a... Shout out to Sublime with Rome. I know Sublime with Bradley's Son's coming out, but we got Rome coming in here into the studio soon, so shout out to them. You know, just thought of it. But so the and. But there's extra percussiveness if I was going. I could still emphasize the ands. And if you're playing reggae and you're playing it by yourself, you have to be more full than if you were... I have actually played rhythm guitar in reggae gigs. And if you have a full band, keyboards, horns, percussion, you don't have to be so busy with the... You know, you could literally be... When you have something that's A major, D major, and E major, that's the A major scale. Happy Saturday. I can confidently say this is the first time I've ever had a beer in the live stream. Hopefully it does. Am I not allowed to have that, do you think? I don't know.
It's not beer.
It's
apple juice.
Apple juice, that's right. Okay. Matt's here. How are you, Matt?
I'm good. Happy Saturday.
Greg Levinson, thank you so much. All right, just looking at the comments, you know, see what we got. Oh, I can see it there too. It's very small on that. And I have glasses and everything. Okay, so while we're here, which wasn't what I was thinking about with Willie Nelson, Bob Marley, but I covered the Bob Marley, right? So let's break it up now and just huge shout out and a thank you to the universe and music and soul and everything. Let's raise our glasses to Dickey Betts from the Allman Brothers, who passed away yesterday or the day before. I've said it so many times before he passed away, but that I literally, you know, learned so much from Dickey Betts and literally practiced lead guitar to Dickey Betts solos. And I also remember when Chris Sherlin, shout out, my guitar teacher, we were working so much on the minor pentatonic scale, so like E minor pentatonic. The E minor pentatonic I was working so much on, and I'm like, yeah, but whenever Dickey Betts is soloing, there's some other thing that he's doing. And I thought I had to learn a new scale, but I actually realized I didn't have to learn a new scale. I just had to learn that same shape plugged in a different way, which was the major pentatonic. And so the song Blue Sky is how I discovered that. I don't, Blue Sky is a guitar harmony, but... See, as soon as I played that, someone said Top Gear. It's so funny that people associate that song, Jessica, with Top Gear. Obviously, in the UK, that's a huge connection that people have with that theme music. But to me, it's the Allman Brothers. No, it's great. Thank you for all the comments, everyone. I still have to do some kind of Willie Nelson thing. Let's do some shout outs. Josh Norco, super chats and always supporting. Josh Norco, thank you so much. Jetsim, Free Scotland. Well, speaking of, I don't know about Free Scotland. I don't know what that means, but what?
Somebody in Scotland in the TikTok too.
Oh, well, what's up, Scotland? Did I get new Scotland followers because I was hanging out with High Fade? So huge shout out to the band High Fade from Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland, which is interesting because Average White Band comes from Edinburgh, Scotland as well. And High Fade and Average White Band are both very funky. So something's in the water in Scotland, huh? Right? Anyway, huge shout out to High Fade from Scotland. Hey, what's up, Scotland? And all you people that are from Scotland, just know half of my heritage on my mom's side, it's very Scottish and Welsh on my mom's side. My mom's maiden name, McCharles, in fact. So I'm connected with you. And on that side, on my mother's side, I am, distant cousins in some way, third cousins removed, whatever. But through blood, I am a distant cousin of Paula Cole. Did you hear that before, Matt?
No.
Do you know who that is, Paula Cole? She did "Where Have All the Cowboys Gone?"
Yeah,
and she sung with Peter Gabriel. So no, I'm just saying, I'm shouting her out because she's a musician. So I actually have some, and then that means that Paula Cole and I both have another distant relative that was a professional cello player. So there is a little on my mom's side, but far removed. There is music there, but nothing from my immediate family. TR, thank you. Ghost _1. No Guns N' Roses will ever happen here. Sam Bloodgood. Saw High Fade in Chicago. Nice. Well, I got to sit in with them, and it was so fun. And they came here back in my studio here, and we did I got to get the lava lamp in there. I just missed out a little bit. Lava lamp there. Incense, lava lamp. So this studio here I just shot with High Fade, the guitarist Harry. Oh, more? Dude, look at these Scottish people. Scotland Unite. Sorry, TikTok, Instagram. What's up, you guys? I'm mostly just looking at my YouTube feed here. Sebo, Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've heard of it. Clayton Collins, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Tightrope. I love that song. I really do. Keegan at Rio. Thank you. Deepak, Crazy Chain. Wolo, RHCP. Tristan Eisenhower, Texas. Greg Levinson says 420. David Rodricks, Springfield, Oregon. Scar Tissue. Deepak, Crazy Train. Tristan Eisenhower is in Texas. Chezzy Baby the Goat. San Antonio Marty, love you, mate. Why do you have an English accent, though? If you're in Texas, San Antonio. Liam Ryan, Tyler Jones, Creed Tuberville, George Newcomb. Oh, I love Remedy. I think that's one of the best rock songs ever. Had Mike Gannon in here from the pitch meeting. He had never heard never heard Black Rose before ever in his life.
He knew that one song though because of another artist.
Oh, well, Hard to Handle he knew because it was Otis Redding.
Yeah.
Interesting. He's heard of High Fade though because he came to the show.
Yeah.
Check out Mike Gannon though. Shout out to Mike Gannon. He's incredible singer, guitar player, slide guitar player. He's so awesome. Yes. If you're talking about the Guns N' Roses thing, I'm so over it. Yeah, they just won't allow me. It's not because I don't like. I love. I grew up with Guns N' Roses music. I've seen Guns N' Roses. In fact, I'm one of the very let me know in the comments, but I feel like I may be the only one right now in this feed on any of these apps who actually saw the original lineup of Guns N' Roses. I mean, you can see my gray beard, but I actually saw the original. I saw Izzy Stradlin in Guns N' Roses. I saw that with the original drummer, original band, everything. And in fact, they were like, we're going to play a song that's not on any album. It's called November Rain. Here we go. Did you hear that, Matt? Did you hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm. Next Gibson Garage, next week, next Friday.
April 26th, next Friday at the Gibson Garage, 3 p.m. Central Time. But you have to be in Nashville to come. But I'm playing at the Gibson Garage, and anyone can come and jam with me in a band. I'm gonna have a full band ready to go. What's my favorite Guns N' Roses song? Ooh, maybe Mr. Brownstone. It's pretty good. I mean, it's an incredible rock song. If there were no hits, that got like, see, I grew up from the MTV era, so I heard Sweet Child of Mine and Welcome to the Jungle way at a higher proportion than any of the other songs, because we would come home from school and put on MTV in the background, and they would choose what videos to feed to us, kind of like the algorithms do that now. So we shouldn't be surprised when people are complaining about the algorithms. It's the exact same thing over and over and over. But so, if none of the hits ever existed, or MTV didn't exist, and you just gave me Appetite for Destruction, as a listener who had never heard any of it before, it's hard to deny Welcome to the Jungle, actually. I mean, it was a huge hit for a reason. And also Sweet Child of Mine, too. And I think that riff is, the most recognized guitar riff, today, even more than Stairway to Heaven and stuff, is Sweet Child of Mine. I'd play it for you, folks, but you know how that goes.
Best video, though.
What, you think that's their best video?
No.
November Rain.
Of course. Got it out.
I mean,
That's solo.
Yeah, it's so iconic. But think about this. The November Rain video costs as much as like a theatrical movie, But he swims with dolphins in November Rain? Is November Rain when he jumps off the aircraft carrier? Or is that Estranged? Are there dolphins? Obviously I know the Slash solo, the wedding, and all that stuff. Is it Estranged? Is Estranged where he's with the dolphin? Yeah, it seems to be. How about this, you guys? Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon in the Don't You Cry video, and sings background on that. And that same show I'm referencing, where Izzy was still in Guns N' Roses, and Blind Melon was not a band with an album out yet. I grew up in Southern California, so I got to, see stuff in Los Angeles that didn't make it to the rest of the country, or it took longer to make it to the rest of the country. So I saw Guns N' Roses, and yes, they were like 3 hours late. Stupid. But not only did I see them with the full original lineup, but they said, I'm going to bring out someone right now, and they're going to be famous someday. Blind Melon, remember that name. Here's my friend, Shannon Hoon. And they did Don't You Cry, which was a new song to people in the audience too, because the Use Your Illusion albums, they were probably recording them at the time, so the songs existed, but they weren't out yet. So Shannon Hoon came out, but he was a stranger to me, so I didn't know who he was. But he came out and sung Don't You Cry. So I love Guns N' Roses. It's not about that at all. All right, let's do this little Willie Nelson thing that I'm covered.
28 minutes.
People that talk about the tabs, putting tabs up on all my videos and blah, 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 It's like, what else do you want me to do for free? I'm already doing all this stuff for free every day. This is free right now, but put tabs up too. Is that another thing? Where does it end? Matt's cracking up back there. Honestly, the tabs in the YouTube video actually create major extra legal issues. So that's one answer, besides the extra work that I do for free. It actually adds to the whole, it complicates things a lot. So that's really the main reason I don't do it. But then the other reason I don't do it is because I never learned guitar from tabs. I don't actually, they're a great like visual reference, and I like tabs. I don't not dislike tabs, but when it comes to communicating music and learning through tribal learning, which is my new buzzword, I don't like tabs. And like there's so many great guitar players that don't like tabs too. So just practice, watch through visual and audio. I could keep going. I could. Let's see. E major, G sharp 7. A major, B major, E. Hey Matt, you know what's cool about that? On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I won't let you take me down. Oh no. Same key, same chord progression as my friend Maggie Rose. Shout out Maggie Rose. She's got a great new album, and we did a video recently last week of that song that has the same chords. So on the road again. Actually,
she's in Covington, Kentucky tonight.
Kentucky tonight.
Cincinnati. Covington.
Okay, Cincinnati. On the road. I did a recent short on this, I think. Let's see what they say. Oh yeah, F sharp minor. So E major, and a borrowed chord that's not in the key of E major is G sharp 7. Well, it goes back to all from the key again of E. The 2 chord, 4, 5, 1. With Dickey Betts in there. it was, we got the incense burning, but then all of a sudden it smelled like burnt plastic.
Send us a real incense burner, please.
So what happened was Matt put the incense in this little, what is this? Oh, this held a D'Addario slide plastic, container. And you can see the incense burned down past the edge. So I was like playing Allman Brothers, and first it was like this kind of incense, like pleasant smell. And all of a sudden it started to like smell like this rancid burnt plastic that I could sense. Because the incense actually smelled really good. And
Shout out to D'Addario.
shout out to D'Addario, yes. It's real plastic, folks. D'Addario uses real plastic in their containers. No, but you can see it like melted down the little edge of the plastic there. So it went from this cool, relaxing incense smell. It smells really good. Why you need to burn incense? Ha ha ha. It's like what do they call aromatherapy? What's essential oils and
Yeah.
it smells really good. It makes you feel good. But so it melted a little bit, and then it became a melted plastic smell. But that's fine. It was fun.
It was how we knew it was time to wrap it up.
Yeah, it was telling me to, okay, good enough. So I was going for the little Dickey Betts tribute. I really did learn and practice so much of my playing and played along so much to the Allman Brothers, and especially the Dickey Betts side of the Allman Brothers. Like I said, I discovered that major pentatonic from him and that little vibe. So let me show you one other thing that he did. And it's got that, Southern rock thing, I mean, you could call it country, but if you're in the key of E, you've got the 12th fret high E. You can see, oh no, you can't. Let's see. There we go. The double dots there, 12th fret. In the major pentatonic, you have this little box here, 14, 12, 14, 12. And then 13 on the G. So he's doing a lot of... It's all just little patterns in that little... If you go on the 13th fret G string and slide it down a whole step and back, I'm kind of going back here a lot, like. Funny, someone said take the hat off and the glasses or whatever. It makes me laugh so much. Because I went out to brunch earlier, and I jokingly was like, "Why? I like have to wear the fedora." Now the glasses, mother effer, are so I can see. So that's irrelevant to me because I prefer to see than be blind. And these glasses are for my vision, like all corrective lenses are. See how it changes? That's because they're a prescription, so I can read your comments. Well, I didn't want to read your comment, but But no, it's just so funny to me because I joke, but then I say, well, I'm gonna actually. It was a business brunch, but I was saying like, I was joking about wearing the fedora, and I basically said, from here on out, anytime I go out to a restaurant, I'm gonna wear my fedora because I always get, better treatment. And thank you, Frankie. Shout out, Frankie. But the fedora is my brand, whether you think it's cool or not. I can show you how it's been successful for me. The person that said take it off, who you're probably getting a thrill that I'm even mentioning you. You're welcome. But I was at this brunch earlier, and I was joking about how, like, hey, when I wear my fedora, I get better service. And it's Nashville. But I will say this, Matt, I didn't tell you this, but I was at this brunch, enjoying my brunch, minding my own business, and a server came up with some cocktails and said, I really love your videos. You taught me to play guitar, and these are on the house. And then while I was there, a 19, 20, or no, like 22-year-old, I guess, because he walked up to me and said, hey, don't mean to bother you, but you taught me guitar, and I wanted to let you know I'm having my senior concert tonight for college, and I just really wanted to thank you. And once again, the fedora is a huge kind of way to connect that's me. So yeah, it's my uniform, exactly. I have a little block button, so it's easy to do. Love it. It's fun. Anyone else? I'm waiting. Go ahead. Anyone else? I'll just block you from the channel for life. Please. I love it. Because I don't want you commenting anyway. Anyone else? I mean, you think you're real slick. Now you can't comment. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys. Love you. Huge shout out to Dickey Betts for teaching me so much. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the super chat there. What? Stacy McMillan, looking outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, we're out of here, folks. Anyway, appreciate you. We'll see you next Saturday. I'll be back.